I'm storyteller and author Pleasant Despain, and you have a wonderful imagination. Welcome to Pleasant Journeys. My story today is simply called The Turnip. It's from Russia, and it's found in my collection, the Books of 9 Lives series, Volume 2, Tales of Nonsense and Tomfoolery. Let's begin. So long ago in Russia, grandfather planted his turnip seeds in the springtime, and it was a very good year. There was lots of sunlight, lots of rain, and when it finally came time for the harvest, the turnips were all healthy and large. He pulled them out of the ground, but one of the turnips, it had grown underground to such an enormous size that when grandfather leaned down to pull it out of the ground, he pulled and he pulled, but it wasn't any good. He couldn't budge it. So he said, "Grandmother, come help me pull up this stubborn turnip." And grandmother came over and she pulled on grandfather, and grandfather leaned down, and together they pulled and they pulled, but it wasn't working. Grandmother hollered, "Daughter, you come and help us." And daughter came over. Daughter pulled on grandmother, and grandmother pulled on grandfather. Together, the three of them, they pulled and they pulled, but no, they needed more help. So mother said, "Daughter, you come over here too. Help us with this turnip." So daughter pulled on mother, mother pulled on grandmother, grandmother pulled on grandfather, and together they pulled and they pulled, but no, it wasn't working. The turnip was getting just a little loose. So daughter yelled, "Dog, you come and help us." And the dog ran over, and the dog pulled on daughter, daughter pulled on mother, mother pulled on grandmother, grandmother pulled on grandfather, and they pulled and they pulled. It was getting even a little more loose. So the dog barked to the cat, "Come and help us pull up the turnip." And the cat ran over, and the cat pulled on the dog pulled on daughter, daughter pulled on mother, mother pulled on grandmother, grandmother pulled on grandfather. They pulled and they pulled. It was getting a bit loose. So the cat meowed to the mouse, "Come and help us pull up the turnip." And the mouse ran over, and the mouse pulled on the cat pulled on the dog pulled on daughter, daughter pulled on mother, mother pulled on grandmother, grandmother pulled on grandfather, and they pulled and they pulled. They almost had it. So the mouse squeaked to the beetle, "Come and help us pull up the turnip." And the little beetle crawled over. The beetle pulled on the mouse pulled on the cat pulled on the dog pulled on daughter, daughter pulled on mother, mother pulled on grandmother, grandmother pulled on grandfather, and they all worked together, and they pulled and pulled and they pulled that huge turnip right up out of the ground. And oh no, the turnip fell on grandfather, and grandfather fell on grandmother, grandmother fell on mother, mother fell on daughter, daughter fell on the dog fell on the cat fell on the mouse fell on the beetle. And they cooked up that turnip, and everyone enjoyed it for their supper. And that's the end. Now, if you have children, and even as adults, we can all help to pull together when sharing this story. I hope you liked it. Please give it a like if you will. Subscribe if you will. Help this channel grow. Leave a comment. I'll be happy to respond. Down below, As usual, there's my website listed, and it has all of my books with direct links to Amazon.com. There are so many stories yet to share. Another story to tell next week.